welcome you to downtown Houston. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, you think of the dream, Hakeem Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Yao Ming. Yes, things are bigger in Texas.
And I'll tell you, Ed, the energy in this building is scintillating. The Red Rowdies are out, and they're about to make a difference.
And they're ready for liftoff right now from Toyota Center. The opening tip won by the Rockets as we're underway in Houston. Shot from the lane won't go. DeMarcus Cousins rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Wall up against the Weber State product. Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect.
Hey, locked up.
To Anthony. Oh, you've got to get that one to go. To Wall. Ah, can't miss those. Trailblazers take over. Lillard. Wall with it up top. Looking to make something happen. To Oladipo. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance, and he scores on the step back.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Wall. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
John Wall trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw is good. Gets the three-point play. It's quickly 5-0. Portland's got it. Lillard to McCollum. Surveys the floor. Lillard defended by Wall. From long range. Damian Lillard. Not much more the defense could have done. It's a contested three.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Gordon defended by Melo. To Wall. Here comes the screen. Wall to Oladipo. Shot won't go.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
D's got it. Damian Lillard, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. To Wall. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Tucker. Has a look. Gordon shot. No good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Wall picked up by Carmelo Anthony. Nothing going here on that drive. To P.J. Tucker. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go. Finally. Shoot your shot.
Lillard matched up with P.J. Tucker. Beyond the arc for three. D has got it. Damian Lillard, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Jumper's good.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Portland has the ball. Lillard to McCollum. Driving right to the basket. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
C.J. McCollum at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Into the front court. It's Wall. He'll run the offense. Victor Oladipo. Yes, Victor Oladipo. 3 for 4. Good start.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Lillard, defended by Wall. Fires the three. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Oladipo. To Wall. Oladipo sizing up McCollum. A pass stolen by Portland. McCollum to Lillard. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
It's Portland ball. D has got it. Damian Lillard. He's now 5 for 6.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Into the front court comes Wall. They're down 3.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go.
Has a chance. Oladipo shot misses. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Wall the last to touch. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Subbing in for the Houston Rockets, number 5, Tyson Chandler.
Lillard up against John Wall. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
To Oladipo. Nothing going here on that drive. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. Nothing going here on that drive. Lillard, deep left corner. To Lillard. Work it down to Nurkic. Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Oladipo. He made his first effort, but not that time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end. Covington
to Lillard. Going to launch beyond the arc. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And the dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Number 14, Gerald Green.
Wall sizing up the all-star Lillard to Oladipo. Shot from in close, no good. To Lillard. Nothing going here on that drive. Spinning shot, won't fall. Oladipo into the front court. They find themselves down 10. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Look, it's still early. Make your opponent work for those possessions. You don't want to start racking up too many personal fouls.
John Wall has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good.
Number 5, Rodney Hood.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Trailblazers with the basketball. Hood to Nurkic. Oh, Yusuf Nurkic. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Wall into the front court. Trailing by 10. To Oladipo. Tucker to Wall. Here comes the screen. Wall matched up with Nurkic. Throws it down. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
To Rodney Hood. Fires the 3. His first effort off the mark. Rockets in control of the basketball. Oladipo to Wall. Here comes the screen. Rockets with 4 to shoot to Wall. 4-3. Rebound Covington. Hood. To Nurkic. Tyson Chandler with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Wall to Oladipo. To Wall.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
There it is, John Wall. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending. What do you see in John Wall's game, Jay, that sets him apart?
That he could probably finish with his left hand better than he could finish with his right. I remember watching him in high school. He was jumping off his right foot and dunking the ball lefty as if it was that easy. He can do it with both hands, which makes him way more efficient around the rim.
Mike D'Antoni will use the timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Wall matched up with Lillard. Goes to the left side.
I told you the screen was coming. Can't guard you, can't guard you. Got a mismatch. Got a mismatch.
To Wall. And the Blazers clear the rebound. Lillard defended by Wall. The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter, and there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Wall across the timeline. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Tucker to Wall. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Into the game for Houston, number 10, Eric Gordon. Into the game for the Portland Trail.
No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. McCollum with the basketball. They can get a 2-for-1 if they play this right. The drive right to the basket. Not that time. Gordon with it. 9-point margin. To Wall.
Hey, I got your help. You gotta keep working.
Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. That misses with 2 seconds to go. First quarter in the books with the Blazers in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Gets free pizza.
To Cantor. McCollum. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Enes Kanter with a piece. That'll be out of bounds. Wall the last to touch it. Lillard to McCollum. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
To Wall. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Number 2, John Wall.
Trailblazers take over. To Cantor. McCollum to Cantor. Enes Kanter. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Wall with it up top. His team down 9. Gordon, defended by Yusuf Nurkic. To Wall. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Lillard to McCollum. Lillard.
To number 2, John Wall. That's his first.
Damian Lillard is going to get 3 shots here. Career 88% from the line. And hits the first free throw. Hits the second. One more coming. Hits all 3 free throws. Rockets have the ball. Wall matched up with Lillard. Probing the defense. Oh, big finish at the rim.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Lillard against the great shot blocker Chandler. He throws it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
To Wall. And throws it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Ben McLemore.
Lillard defended by Wall. Tyson Chandler sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
That's no good. To Lillard. Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Houston Rockets. Number 15, DeMarcus Cousins.
Cousins to Wall. Here comes the screen. To Wall. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Damian Lillard trying to cash in on a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw's good for Lillard. The Blazers add 1 more to their total. Oladipo into the front court. Down 11. To Cousins. Lets it fly from long range. Not getting the bounce. Slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Oladipo into the front court. His guys trail by 13. Trying to cash in. Oladipo, not that time.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play, was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Shot from the lane won't go. Oladipo into the front court. His guys currently down by 13. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket. Now the Blazers will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Number 17, PJ Tucker.
McCollum.
For the Portland Trail Blazers, number 3, CJ McCollum.
To Cantor. Portland down to 4 to shoot. Cantor. He's looking for that touch.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Oladipo.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
To PJ Tucker.
Watch the slip, watch the slip.
Here's a chance from long range. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
McCollum. Five seconds to shoot. For three. And the Rockets have the rebound. Oladipo into the front court, trailing by 11. Here comes the screen. Oladipo to PJ Tucker. Harry Giles pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To McCollum. Driving right to the basket. CJ McCollum. 2 of 4 now.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Houston with the basketball. Oladipo. Screen coming. To Oladipo. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To McCollum. Nothing going here on that drive. To McCollum.
Sit him down, sit him down.
Shot clock winding down. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. He misses. From long range. And McCollum sneaks in for the rebound. McCollum into the front court. It's an 11-point game. A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it. From the outside, no good. To Cantor. Missed a wide open look. Oladipo into the front court. He'll run the offense.
I got ball.
Beyond the arc for 3. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Gordon with it. Looking to make something happen. To Oladipo. Fires the 3. And Victor Oladipo. Quick catch and shoot that time for 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. McCollum defended by Eric Gordon.
Game press conference. Visit the website for your chance to win.
CJ McCollum. He's now 4 for 6.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Oladipo into the front court. Down a dozen. To Gerald Green. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Has a chance. To McCollum. Rebound hauled in by Cousins. It's Rockets ball. Oladipo. Yusuf Nurkic sends it away. Yusuf Nurkic swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Gordon guarded by McCollum. Tucker to Gerald Green. They work it down to Cousins. Ah, the monster stuff. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
McCollum here against P.J. Tucker. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
C.J. McCollum at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. Oladipo defended by Melo. To P.J. Tucker. Rockets with 4 to shoot. To Anthony. Tyson Chandler snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Victor Oladipo with the slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Covington. To McCollum. Portland has 4 to shoot. Tyson Chandler tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Oh, had him going there for a second. Got a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Got it to go. And the foul. Get off the tracks. The train's coming through.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
DeMarcus Cousins trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. And the margin down to 8. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Blazers have the lead.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Trailblazers are up after 2 quarters, and they've been showing off some excellent shooting, and it's ultimately points that win games. So if they can keep this up, there's a great chance they can finish with a victory. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Portland Trailblazers. Rockets are down at halftime and in need of some momentum. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The Houston Rockets have been too soft once the opposition has gotten the ball into the paint. Even worse, they refuse to tighten up and make a difference about it. They allow most of those interior points in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
Damian Lillard did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was gold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. McCollum with the basketball. His team on top by 8. Screen coming. Anthony to McCollum. Going to launch beyond the arc. A tough make there for C.J. McCollum. Can't fault the defender on that one.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Oladipo matched up with Carmelo Anthony. Wall. To P.J. Tucker. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. He buries it off the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. And it's Cantor above the rim.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
And now Houston has the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Wall picked up by Carmelo Anthony. Curling inside. To Wall. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Off the assist.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. They're only 5 or more.
Lillard to Cantor. Anthony. Rebound to Oladipo. Into the front court. It's Wall. His guys down by 9. The jumper's off the mark. McCollum in a matchup with Boogie. Has a look. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone. Houston takes over.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oladipo. Fires the 3. He missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
To Anthony. Down to 5 on the 24. Trying to cash in to Oladipo. Count it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
McCollum into the front court. Up 6 to Anthony. To Lillard. McCollum. Fine to shoot. Whistle sounds. We have a tie-up. Jump ball. The official's ready. Let's see who can take the jump. Oladipo against the Lehigh product. To P.J. Tucker. Oladipo. Down low boogie. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Yes, Carmelo Anthony. Not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Oladipo to Wall. And the rebound taken in by the Blazers. Portland's got it. Lillard to Anthony. Takes stock of the floor. McCollum defended by Eric Gordon. Has a chance. McCollum shot off the mark. Oladipo into the front court. The deficit is 6. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
To McCollum. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Tucker to Wall.
He's flashing, bump him.
And Cousins throwing it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. DeMarcus Cousins able to recover with the block. Wall matched up with Lillard. Down low to Cousins. To Oladipo. To Wall. 4-3. Tucker, dead on three-point shooter. Tough to guard.
And the game flow in the second half is completely different than the first. That first half equals out of sight, out of mind. Way to recalibrate in the locker room and find your rhythm back on the court.
To Lillard. Here comes the screen. Referee blows the whistle. Jump ball coming. Time for some new personnel into the game. From the painted area, won't go down. And it's Cantor. 3 for 6 now.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Oladipo, defended by Lillard. Here comes the screen. Defense, making the ball carrier work. Victor Oladipo knocks it down off the step back.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Portland has the ball to Anthony. Sizing up the defense. Anthony. Probing the defense to McCollum. Lets it fly from long range. The rebound belongs to Houston. To Oladipo. Short jumper misses.
Hey, check up, let's go.
Here comes the screen. Lillard, defended by Tyson Chandler. Tight space with the crossover. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Lillard with a shot. No. Green with the basketball. His guys now down by a point. Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in, and he's going to the free throw line.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
Victor Oladipo, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. First one goes down.
Entering the game, number 20.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
That boy got jumping. That's my man right here, y'all. Detroit, I got ball.
Lillard. Gets it in the left corner. Here's a chance from long range, and the rebound comes down to Portland. Anthony to Covington. Here comes the screen. Hood. They go down low to Anthony. Yes, Carmelo Anthony. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5. Jay, mixed opinions with Carmelo Anthony. How will you remember his career?
Well, as of right now, he's a catch-and-shoot type player. But for me personally, Carmelo Anthony will go down as one of the greatest isolation players of all time. Back in his Denver days, his earlier New York Knicks days, there was nobody better in an isolated set than CA.
And scores. Nice move, Jay.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Oladipo matched up with Lillard. For 3. Not that time. Lillard to Rodney Hood. Screen coming.
Screen coming.
Hood to Covington. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a chance. Shot by Carmelo. No good. Rockets in control of the basketball. Oladipo. Lillard to Covington. Hood to Anthony. Nothing going here on that drive. And the rebound comes down to the Rockets. To Oladipo. No, I missed a short one there. Anthony to Lillard. Screen coming. Hood to Covington. The drive right to the basket. Anthony. And the Rockets clear the board. Oladipo into the front court. His guys down 3. Short jumper off the mark.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Oladipo. Oh, bad pass there. Blazers have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Oladipo into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that shot beyond the arc than inside 22 feet.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
nothing going here on that drive. He buries it, creating space with the step back.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Oladipo matched up with Nurkic. To Cousins. Here comes the screen. They'll let one fly from half court. That's the end of the third quarter with the Blazers in front. It's the Blazers with the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. And that halftime lead, it was cut down in the third.
And just because the numbers on the scoreboard say that you're winning doesn't mean that the feeling on the court implies that. This team is gaining momentum. If you don't do something to gain your momentum back, they're going to come back and win this game.
Oh, emphatic slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Oladipo into the front court. They're down 3. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Oladipo into the front court. His guys now trailing. Stuffs it down with authority.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Tough make through traffic.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stop.
Wall. To Cousins. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there. Oh! And he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
For the Rockets, number 10, Eric Gordon.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Number 1, for Portland.
Enes Kanter at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 77% at the line. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. Rockets have the ball. Wall matched up with Nurkic. To Oladipo. Driving right to the basket. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go. Lillard, defended by Tyson Chandler. From the outside, no good.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Wall up against the Weber State product. Off the assist.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Into the front court comes Wall. His team up by 1. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Lillard defended by Wall. To Cantor. Nothing going here on that drive. Free throws coming up.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Enes Kanter has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, counted.
Number 17, P.J. Tucker. Subbing in for the Portland Blazers.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Wall into the front court. Lead is 2. Nothing going here on that drive. Wall to Oladipo. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Oladipo. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Down low Nurkic. DeMarcus Cousins. Huge block. 4th this contest.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Anthony. Yes, Carmelo Anthony. Now 3 for 9.
And Melo will be the first one to tell you this. He's not ready to be a role player just yet. He can still put up points in bunches. Didn't shoot the ball that well last year, averaged around 16 a game, the lowest total of his 15-year career. Wow.
Screen coming to Wall. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Goes to the right side. Victor Oladipo. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
First free throw is good. Missed the middle one. One more coming.
Trailblazers, number 11, Enes Kanter.
Whoops, that won't go. Lillard to Anthony. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. And it's Kanter. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Gordon with it. Down by 1. Wall matched up with Carmelo Anthony. Nothing going here on that drive. Wall. Not that time.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Lillard, short jumper, stays out.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure,
Got a piece of it.
jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. It's Portland ball. Lillard against Tucker.
Screen come on the left.
To Cantor. Deep left corner. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Gordon with it. His guys now down by a point. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still, you got to make that one.
To Lillard. Anthony. Has a look. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Wall sizing up the all-star Lillard. And he buries it.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
To Cantor. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Wall. To Cousins. Shot from in close, no good. To Lillard. To Cantor. No good, and no foul. Gordon with it. Down 3. To P.J. Tucker. Wall. Knocked loose. Rockets have it. Cousins to Oladipo. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. The shot clock expires. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Rodney Hood. And number 20, Harry Giles.
Lillard. Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. Tucker. To Wall. Oladipo to P.J. Tucker. Wall. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And he connects on the first free throw. And he hits the second. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Trailblazers with the basketball. Lillard sizing up Cousins. Here comes the screen. Now a steal as the Rockets have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
To Wall. From long range. And that's rebounded by Portland. Lillard. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Oladipo into the front court. His group now down 2. Wall defended by Lillard. To Oladipo. Wall. A pass stolen by Portland.
From a guy who's been there before, tomorrow morning you'll wake up and you would have wished this was a bad dream. But in reality, all you can do is knock the cobwebs off and let it fuel you for tomorrow.
Wall across the timeline. His guys trail now by 4. Here comes the screen. Wall matched up with Lillard. Rockets with 4 to shoot. To Wall. Beyond the arc for 3. Off the iron. No good. To Anthony. Knocked loose. Rockets come up with it. Wall to Cousins. A lot of contact. No whistle. To Cantor. Knocked loose. Rockets have the steal. Oladipo matched up with Carmelo Anthony. Wall. Fires the 3. Message received. Well defended. Ruling is there was intent. It's an intentional foul.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
Houston Rockets are in the penalty. Into their game for the Blazers, number 30.
And an intentional foul here in the closing moments. But it shouldn't make too much of a difference in what is now a 2-score game.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
And hits the first free throw. Them both. Now the Rockets will use a timeout. It's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more chance to stop the clock before the buzzer sounds.
10% off merchandise when you purchase 3 or more items at one of our arena stores. This offer is only valid during today's game, so take advantage of this great opportunity.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. It's the Trailblazers who get the victory as they win this one by 4. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Trailblazers won this game after a close finish. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they scored their points. Check out the leading scores for the Portland Trailblazers. The Rockets must be devastated after such a close loss. They shot exceptionally well from beyond the arc, but even that long-range efficiency wasn't enough for them to get the win. Check out the leading scores for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. Field goals.
Neither of these teams were able to make much of an impact on defense. As you can see here, they were each pretty successful with some efficient scoring.
Player of the game.
Damian Lillard put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped, and when he realized he was in a zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.